before I rush off. You don't have to answer it right now, but you know, in terms of some of the community groups that you mentioned, maybe pick it up again, but are they are some of those hate crime centres now? I know in Oldham they were doing when the hate crime is constantly kind of like when they're doing the little awareness sessions like this, they try to sign up as many champions that they call it, don't they? I think.
Yeah.
To cascade it down, so that'd be interesting. And maybe you can just let me know off which of the centres there are.
Yeah.
But if we can share email via Kim, if that's okay. Just that
Yeah.
if I don't leave now, my boys and the men will be wondering where they're well, actually, my husband's actually cooking it, so I'm actually lucky today. I've had a day off, but
brilliant.
It's brilliant. So if you can let me know, and then
will do. Yeah. Okay. Thanks very much. Nice.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. I will be back again on a day when it's not Ramadan, probably. But thanks, Tim, and everybody. Hopefully, the rest of the evening goes well for you. Sorry, I had to rush. Bye bye now.
Michael's up. Right. Anybody wants? Right. Okay.
I have a question I'd like to raise, and it's in relation to hate crime and racism. And I would imagine that hate crime is probably much less common than racism. And racism is sort of something much less tangible. I think we all come across it at some time in our lifetime, or even almost on a weekly basis. And the problem with that is that you're never sure whether it really is racism or not. So it's much more difficult to deal with. How would you address that particular problem?
Do you mean it directed towards yourself?
No.
No. We discussed this at another training I did recently, and it's really difficult because if you did see something going on and you'd intervened, you've always got to judge it, because you could end up, say you saw something in the street and you don't agree with, and you intervene, then you've got to always look after yourself first. And it's kind of knowing which situations, I think, whether to intervene or not. I remember saying that I used to get on the bus to work, and there was an old lady that I used to chat to every morning, and one day she just came out with these really racist comments, and I was shocked. But in that situation, I felt as though I could challenge her. Not necessarily. I just said to her, I don't agree with that, so perhaps we're best not talking about it. Because you have to be careful how each situation would you'd react in a different way. I think.
Yeah, I think. I mean, you're talking to an older people's group, and the reality is that older people, by the nature of being older, are much more racist than younger people, and that is a fact. But I don't think that many people who are being racist are intentionally being racist.
No,
and that's the difficulty. I think it needs to be defined some way or another.
Yeah, and I would say that it's as time goes on, it's generations have different ways of speaking and words that they use that are not necessarily intended to offend somebody, but that's how people use those words in those times. So I think it's the intention behind, how you speak to someone. If your intentions are good and you don't realise you're offending someone, then I wouldn't say it. Times change, don't they? And the words we use change, and things like that. So yeah, I know what you mean.
I think the thing is that if you're an observer and you're observing somebody being racist, and that person that you're observing isn't intentionally being racist, is just sort of just by the by, it's not an intention.
Yeah.
And I question whether that is actually a racist
issue. Yeah. And I would say, yeah, definitely. And I would say that, if the intention's good, then you're not intending to cause harm or offend someone, then I would agree with you. Yeah.
I think as well, Emma, so if you use that example of that lady that you used to sit with at the bus, and she came out with those comments which you disagreed with, because she probably thought it was safe to say that with you, whereas she may not have said that. Say if I had sat next to her, she wouldn't have come out with those comments, but she probably felt safe enough to say that in front of you, though. And people don't often realise, the hurt that they're causing when they say that, do they? Because they think that they're on safe grounds.
Yeah, exactly that. Yeah, I mean, I'm Jewish, and I get quite often, if people say comments to me, and then I say, oh, I'm Jewish, and they're, oh, you don't look Jewish, and they're shocked, and this, like you said, Kim, people assume from looking at you that you're a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Especially with your accent as well, Emma. You definitely do sound like Northern, and you do, you're from round here. You're not a foreigner.
I don't know now. They've moved to Yorkshire.
Well, yeah. I don't know if we should let you back in, Emma, really.
You can always keep
said
it
I'm a
in mind that there's nothing wrong with Yorkshire folk. Everybody should have one. Now, is that racist or not?
No, I know what you mean, though, Kim. Yeah.
But you can say that about almost anybody, can't you?
Yeah.
And then some people would take it more as a racist comment or a racist statement, and so it's very, very complicated.
Yeah, it is. Different things offend different people, don't they? So, yeah.
I mean, people take offence about what other people are saying.